The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
Oh, I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop podcast.
What's up? It's another beautiful night in the South, FLA. What's up, man? Welcome to the Barbershop again, man. I'm your boy Q.
Yo. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Back in the building. Off the road. A couple of stuff for tonight, but I'll let you run it tonight. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, what we're gonna talk about first. It's not anything new.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that there's more push for it this time, and it's being implemented back into the system from what I've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible and the 10th commandment is being pushed.
Touchy subject.
Yeah. But there's a lot of disagreement with it.
They had paused out a while before about mixing religion and state. So I don't know how we back here again.
Yeah, because it's a little bit new to me. In the school system, I never certain things that I
years ago.
Yeah,
we used to pray in the morning.
Yep.
And then they cut it out
at school before class begins.
Yeah.
They said they don't want to mix state and government and religion and state is what they stated.
Yeah.
So all I can say right now, it's a trying time right now. And if people are not paying attention, people are moving off of emotions right now.
Yeah.
They're not really moving off of things that make common sense. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of payments to be made in the long run.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of black and brown people that are going to be suffering throughout this whole transition.
But why you say black and brown people?
Because black and brown people right now are always going to be feeling the brunt of everything.
Okay.
You know, right now, I'll save this portion for at the end, because there's some stuff that we have to definitely jump on at the end of this that ties back into all of this. But not so much on this situation, but reason being why I say this, mind you, you're forcing some forms of religion on people that may not practice Christianity.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern.
That's why I said black and brown, not necessarily how they want to label black and brown, but people of other nations.
Yeah, because, for me, as a believer, when hearing it, it was like, whoa, for me, that's good. That's something good.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I was thinking, what about the person who believe in another religion, what he's going to do in that.
All right, so let me back up a little bit. When you say it was good for you, in what sense?
Meaning I'm a believer.
Right.
Christianity.
Right.
Okay. So for my belief, when they put that in the school,
Mm-hmm.
for me at first seeing it,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, oh, this is a good move.
Okay.
These kids need to know this, because if this is institute in higher learning or in part of your
Curriculum. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
if this is there, my thoughts on it would be like, some of these kids would be more calmer if it keeps teaching to them.
Okay.
I think some of them would be more calmer. They wouldn't be quick to react to certain things, maybe from learning from it.
All right. So
Maybe from learning
let me
from
play.
it. That's just my thoughts.
Jonice, what up? Let me play devil's advocate on
What's
it.
it? Janice?
Hypocrites.
Mm,
First things. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, a controlling factor is what religion
is
is
yeah. I don't.
in its, and according to whose hands it's in.
Yeah. You notice I said I'm a believer,
Right.
because religion can throw you off. Religion can make things real bad.
But
Yeah.
so here's the thing, and not to denounce anything or people sometimes are scared because of the fact of they feel like they're questioning God. It's not so much that you're questioning God, you're questioning the person who's authoring a lot of these things that we're reading.
Yeah.
We come to find out now that history is not what it's really what it was. It's what they wrote it to be.
Yeah.
So now you find out and you're asking $1 million questions every day. Certain things are not making sense. For instance, now, thou shalt not kill. If we're saying 10 commandments, you have no problems now putting guns in young people's hands and sending them to war.
Yeah.
Why can't we diplomatically sit down and figure it out, talk it out without it going to arms all the time? And that's for every nation if we're following the commandments.
Yeah, but at the same time, remember the Bible, the Bible, it tells you about fight, wars, and everything.
That is true too.
Yourself, be
But
wise.
But that is true also. But at the end of the day, again, even in the biblical portion of it, do we really know? Do we really know that what we're reading came from the divine?
Well, you know, the Bible talk about the spirit.
Because again,
and it's a spirit.
As we know, these are not all, they talk about the 7 seals.
Yeah.
Right? And these Bibles that we have are not actually the correct ones. These are rewritten situations to control the masses.
Yeah.
When you look at a pastor, a reverend, a deacon, whatever, these guys are just on the boot heel of the divine.
Yeah.
People worship them.
Yeah, you have people who does.
They worship them.
Yeah, you have people.
You have people right now that will give their last dollar and starve themselves.
I know.
Hey, AP, what up?
AP, I know a lot of those people who put pastors.
But then it's contradictory.
On a pedestal.
But then it's contradictory when in the Bible itself, it's telling you.
Yeah.
You worship no one else but myself. No false idols, none of that.
And we are seeing that in the media so often. But it's within you. As a person, I could be in church. I could be in church. As a believer, I tell you, I could be in church and that pastor could be praying and say what he's saying on that pulpit. And it does not relate what I'm thinking. The spirit that we trust in, it leads me to another place where I could take out my Bible and go do a scripture where it leads me that way. So when they're putting bishop and pastors and preachers and on the pulpit and pedestal, I'm not one of that person.
So let me read what AP got to say. Please remember the way that the slaves were calmed down and maintained was through the false writings in the Bible that the slave masters read to them. Facts.
Yeah.
And again, a form of control.
Yeah. But
so going back to the school system now, I would like to know who's the one person that is making these decisions. Meaning that, all right, someone wrote this into law, had a couple of people pulled together to get these things. They looked over some old cases, found a loophole,
Mhm.
and they dropped it in and said, well, if that worked for that, it should work for this, right?
Yeah.
But then again, here we go with a controlling factor. When you talk about these other countries, let's say Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't like communistic places like Cuba.
Yeah.
Where do you think this is going?
Where this is going?
Where is this going?
With this one?
Where is this going?
Well, you know that I also was wondering if this is a political strategy. I don't think so. Reading some stuff, but it was pushed. It's pushing now by the Republicans.
It's one individual or a few individuals that want to
Yeah.
bring their ideology, their thoughts, or what they feel,
Yeah.
family, or whatever the situation is.
Mhm.
But look, it's a domino effect.
It will be.
You want somebody to stop killing, reduce the guns.
It's too much religion.
You want all these other things, reduce the violence and different things that you're seeing on TV. Reduce it in the music, reduce it in all these things. It starts again. The unfortunate part of it, like I said, the black and brown. We get bombarded in everything in our music. We kill, murder, murder, murder. We get guns dropped in the neighborhoods. We get drugs dropped in the neighborhood. We get all these things, right?
And they're accepting.
And then they turn around and put this idol, they put this false vision of us on the television screen. Then you have actors that play these roles, get locked into these characteristic roles of just being drug dealers, pimps, pushers, hoes, on and on and on, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end, after you created all of this stuff, now you want to tell me, well, we should go back to the 10 Commandments, calm things down. You're the creator of all the madness.
But the 10 Commandments and this Bible thing, it's going to be very difficult to go past.
It's not going to be difficult.
Everybody has a book.
It's not going to be difficult. Once it's in, it's in.
It's in. They said
it's not going to be.
Yeah, a few states accept it already.
Listen.
But there's a fight now.
It don't matter.
A lot of groups.
It don't matter if New York don't accept it or if Florida don't accept it or North Carolina. If Texas accepts it, it is what it is for them. That's there. Whoever else decide or whoever else they can join on with that. But remember now, when you have a majority, if it's a majority of Republicans, you can get the rest of them to roll into it, and they control certain parties, certain Senate, certain houses, certain seats, all these things. It's just a matter of time. It's like legalizing weed. It's a matter of time.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, so long as Texas rolled it out, Arizona might do it, California might do it. California might not do it.
But Oklahoma,
Louisiana,
from 5th grade to 12th grade.
5th grade to 12th grade in Oklahoma. And
at the end of the day, so those people, whether you like it or not, at a certain period in time in the day, they're going to teach you Bible study. You're not what you going to tell? You going to homeschool your kid now?
But I think Oklahoma, the superintendent, what is his name, Ryan Walters, I think he's pushing it more in Oklahoma for them to mandate it in. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That's my point.
The rest, the Bible it sounds like some of them, the Bible will be placed there,
but that's
and
the point.
Commandment will be shown, but not in.
How contradictory these people are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's go from one state until it's
so contradictory.
Yeah.
In everything that they do, because on one hand you want this, you want things to look and feel like how you want it to look.
Exactly, and he's going.
Mind you,
a fight for it now.
You damaged a lot of things in the process, and now all right. Look, anyone that has kids out there, all right. All right, let me take that back. Let me give a different analogy. All right, let's say you're in a relationship, right? And you're an abusive individual. You abuse this individual all day, all night, all day, and then she decides now to finally stand up and do something. She decides to hurt you, since I can't say certain things on this, she decides to hurt you, right? And now
that person's on trial for hurting you, right? How contradictory. You've been doing this for how long, getting away with it now, and then at a certain point now, even if you survive, you're sitting in court saying, oh, look what she did to me, look what she did. It's no different than all these things that's going on. 1 minute, somebody said, no, we don't need that in the school. We need to separate that. Okay, I could agree with that portion because again, that Muslim, that Hindu, that anything Buddhism, they shouldn't have to sit there and really have to endure this half of it. Or if you're gonna do something, spread it out.
That's a controversial part of it. Every religion would have to be.
Now, at the end of the day,
in school.
I don't know as far as how it is in the Quran, if the 10 Commandments is listed the same way or anything of that nature. I don't know.
No, I don't.
But at the end of the day, you're still enforcing what you feel
on somebody.
Things should look.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
So you think it should be separated?
Yeah, it should be separated.
If
anyone wants to, you have a thing called parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I know people in America might not understand what parents look like or they sound like, but you have parents. They need to discipline. They need to teach. They need to be the one in their household to say, I'm teaching about the Quran. I'm teaching about Buddhism. I'm teaching about this or that.
And that's one of the main
Not
things.
the state, not nobody. Superintendents, nobody.
Yeah, that's one of the main things also. Parents
put that back. I didn't catch what AP said. Let me read it out.
Parents are left
so chill.
out.
So chill. What up?
Yeah, you gotta catch what so chill.
Yeah, let me see what he said. Good evening, fam. What's good? What's good? Try to look up Negro Bible to see how control was enacted. I gotta look that one up.
Yeah, but
I gotta look that one up. I ain't okay. Good information on that. So
that's one of the things also. In school in America, parents are the last.
Let me see what AP said. All they need to do
government make every decision,
of course,
for parents.
All they need, things about to change. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. All they need to do is make the law in one place, and so it's successful, and all the other Republican governors will go for and mimic the same thing. They're organized and prepared. That's one thing I will say that the Republicans are.
Yeah.
What was the name of that? Hell's Angels. Yeah, the Anarchy. That was the name of the show right there. The Bikers Gang.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. That's
stick together.
Yeah, they stick together.
Yeah.
That's I give them that much. They got the, can I say kahunas, I guess? I was gonna say something.
Grapefruits.
Grapefruits. But they make a good point.
Yeah.
The problem now, I think what should happen, parents should all band together and say, hell no.
They don't protest for the schools.
But again,
even if they did,
if they did, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
No matter what you do.
The only way you're gonna combat that now is take your kid out.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, they're gonna go in there, they're gonna learn, they're gonna figure 10 Commandments. That's not gonna change anything.
So when you were in school, just the prior, you remember?
Yeah, in the mornings.
But not come on.
You used to do the whole Pledge of Allegiance, and then
we do. Yeah, we used to
the prayer,
the prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
I never used to do that. I never used to do it, but
I don't know. Back in Jamaica,
I never used to do it.
That's how we start. We have devotion every morning for school.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
I as far as I didn't see anything wrong with saying a prayer.
Yeah.
But as far as I don't even know how you plan on changing the mindsets of anyone with having. I don't even know what the game plan really is. Are they just gonna have statues of the because I know in Austin they have it down there. A big
plaque.
No, they got a big monument with the whole 10 Commandments.
Nah, I think in Oklahoma he's just gonna have
but okay, what is that gonna do? That's not gonna change the mindset of what you have out here with already corrupted from TikTok, IG,
me tell you, man.
everything that's out there.
They're gonna be TikToking. Hey, I got the tick.
Listen, man.
That's
Listen.
not gonna do anything.
No, bro.
They think right now by doing that. Listen, you already let the cat out the bag.
Yeah.
You already created the monsters.
Let me tell
So-
you something, bro. It will get to some people, man.
It's not going
If you're a believer,
It's not going.
Nah, but even
If you're a
the bel-
believer,
even
you
the
looking at
believers,
something on a wall, it's not gonna change anything. If you
Even-
getting ready to go
if-
murk somebody or do something,
no, if
that ain't gonna change nothing.
I
even
tell
the
you,
believers-
it can.
Q, even the believers
there
are
is-
saying that they.
Because we walk in sin now every day. We want to believe and we want to do the right thing, but sometimes some things.
But listen,
Remember.
but listen what you just said.
Yeah.
Listen what you just
Yeah.
said.
And biblical.
Listen what you
Yeah.
just said though. But look. Prior to all the information we getting fed,
Mhm,
things were a little bit different.
mhm.
When you got up years ago, prior to all this information that's getting bombarded in our brains.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you, he who controls the image controls the mind.
Yeah. And you know,
So if I produce less images of violent things and violent this and da, I will get the same results.
mhm,
What you give is what you get.
yeah,
That's just common universal law.
that's a part of it.
If I give you a hug, you give me a hug.
Yeah.
It's a rare situation that someone comes up and give you a hug and you ready to fight them.
Mhm.
If
I-
that
I-
is,
I
then you
can't
got to
say
check
that-
a mental state on that. Those are the same conservatives claiming to be Christians. Yeah, that's what we spoke. And out here, every fool sins you can think of. Yeah, straight
Yeah.
hypocrites. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
That is so true. But the Bible tells you, when the Bible tell you that will happen,
But
false prophet is gonna be there.
it's gonna
So
be
they-
there.
You see, for me, the Bible is very controversial.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But for me, people choose what they
I was
want.
just about to tell you. See, the
People
Bible
choose
is
what they want.
the Bible's like a
Bible.
Rubik's cube.
You choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Bible's like a Rubik's cube.
Yeah.
The person that masters the Rubik's cube
Yeah.
and can get the color, or for you to see whatever colors they want you to see,
See? Yeah.
he got
Yeah.
you. The other one that has to still there and figure it out and fold it and move it, and you said you wanted purple, yeah, you lost him. That person's still there. That person's going on to the next person that can get it faster. That person that mastered it, those preachers that understand how to pluck certain things, you know what it is? Don't worry, the divine will make sure that one day, if you give tithes all days, you will get back in tenths.
Yeah. We when we go to the tithes and offering, that's a totally different to where the Bible said
I'm still hearing that there's
the Bible-
nowhere in the Bible it speaks about tithing.
it's not money.
Yeah, it was
When
animals.
it was food
It was animals and
crops,
different things like that.
tithing.
Right.
Yeah.
So then who came up with the bright idea now to say, let me exchange
There's-
tenders?
They say you can't use a basket of banana.
You know how
to
many,
pay the
how many,
bills.
so hold up.
You can't use a basket.
So
of
let's
banana
start
to-
tithing the right way. You know how many animals need to get adopted? Let me take a few animals and go give them to the church. There's a few dogs, there's a few cats, a few birds. I
Guinea
just
pigs.
tithe about 50%. Here's 5 dogs.
You-
Okay.
you one other thing that and the Bible tell you about is false prophet. All these preachers you see going around
Listen,
and that craziness. All these things is written. You're gonna see them.
you know what tithing should
You're
be?
gonna see them. So it's not like say what said earlier. The black what he says about the Bible is the black what?
Negro Bible.
The Negro Bible.
But yo, you know what tithing should be?
Yeah.
Giving your time. You want to give back?
I think
Give back your times.
Tithing is that's
I've done
time.
it for the
That's
church.
time. That's tithing.
I painted and did stuff. That's my tithe.
Yeah, that's
I'm
tight.
good.
That's
Okay.
tithing.
That's tight.
Right.
You're
But
tithing.
some
Yeah.
You do the
some
work.
preachers ain't accepting that.
No.
Okay.
It's
Some preachers
paper.
ain't accepting that.
Bills.
Some preachers
Okay.
want to check your credit score.
All right.
before you-
So that's what I'm saying. Again, it's a form of
They
control.
want to check
Again,
what you got saving.
when you're dealing with these right-wing individuals that want to create all these different laws and stuff, you can't look now and say, oh, places like Cuba, China, all these different places, these are dictators, these are this, these are that. To me, right now, Y'all all
You're
moving in the
dictating.
same lane.
You're
If you talk to anyone from Castro's
dictating.
time,
Yeah.
Castro wanted to make sure that his nation is running the way how he wanted it to be ran, not you coming in and telling him how to run his show and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So where we moving? Look at this presidency. I mean,
we just
where
got
we going with all this stuff?
Just got
At
a
the end of the
4-year
day,
dictator.
where we at? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Joni, let me see what Joni's saying there.
Oh yeah,
They also
yeah,
put an
yeah.
ATM inside. Yeah,
Yeah.
Creflo Dollar.
Yeah.
He was the first one to create all of that.
Listen, man.
You understand? But again, going back to the school system, once one implements it,
Yeah.
9 out of 10 it's a ripple effect. It's
Yeah.
gonna go down.
Because a kid from a Muslim family, what he's gonna do? Separate him when that class is being teach. You see, it's gonna be hard.
All what he has to
It's
do,
gonna be.
they got to join force with the was it LGBTQ BMW BMW
That's
P?
TTT.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you gotta. That's the only operative you have right now to like offset.
That's another one too. Who's rearing up for it because their thing is being taken out of it too. The
Mhm.
books that they put, the books where DeSanto takes
This-
out
right, right.
too much graphics.
Right, right.
People are saying, why take that out and put it in Bible? It's
Well,
it's
look.
it's very much controversial.
All right, I will admit this. There has to be some form of family values
But he accepted it real good. Sorry.
put back in perspective, but not from one individual telling the nation what it should be
Yeah.
and what it should look like and what it, no. Because at that point now, again, you're contradicting yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone right now don't even want government to tell them what to do,
Yeah.
right? But then these officials now want to tell the rest of us what to do.
Yeah.
So make your mind up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, yo, do unto your neighbors as you want done unto yourself. Right or wrong? Okay. So at the end of the day, if you don't want some milkman creeping through your house, okay, when you going to work and your wife is home, don't do it to somebody else.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the problem. And the problem here is that they want to implement what they have in their mind of what America should be. The problem that a lot of us need to pay attention to, yo, you taking this thing here called freedom and thinking that this will never, ever change or cannot get reversed.
Freedom.
Okay? Don't act like you sitting here and thinking, oh, nah, man, this is nah. Okay. When enough of them band together and they feel they want their America, what they think is their America,
And put you
back,
under.
all they have to do is band together, create laws. And if you go against the law, you know where you go? Click-cling.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter if you outnumber them population-wise. If enough of y'all is locked up, it get balanced.
Yeah.
People are not paying attention to all these things. Decisions over female lady parts. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, I saw something about that today, and a female attacks a guy because he thinks that's murder,
See, again, look.
and she attacks him
So,
real
but,
rough.
but again, look.
That's crazy.
Let's look. Again, that's why I'm saying to people, you got to really pay attention. That's why programs like this is vital. Because too many people out there now, y'all dancing too much. Stop with the twerking and really start using your brains more. When programs like this are out there, the numbers are low on the visuals, right? Because we're not talking about, some
Sexy
stupid thing
Red.
about Sexy Red or something. What was the other show you talking about? Popping balloons and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, stay focused, man. Things is getting ready to happen that
Pop
you
balloon.
really don't understand is really going down. Look at this now. You created a mindset of individuals, right?
Yeah.
Going back, and I hate to go back to it, but this whole welfare system,
Yeah.
the testing ground, okay, Chicago, all these places birthed the situation of men leaving families, right?
Put the man
And
outside,
generations,
yeah.
right? Generations keep going with the baton. They keep going with the baton. The races keep going around in circle and circle and get regurgitated. And at the end of the day now, when a guy gets a girl pregnant, he feels like, hey, look, hey, man, I'm out, right? So now she's left to make the decisions on her own what the next move is going to be, right?
The government.
But you created this thing. If you created a system where fathers was still in place in the house, that would already be implemented to the next generation to understand responsibilities, this and that. So now when you're choosing to go out there and do certain things, you'll be more proactive on who you're doing it with.
Yeah, because
if you slip up, these are the responsibilities that come with it.
Yeah, because you go in a system or a society where grandma is home, you never see grandpa. Then you never see auntie and her husband or anything. And it just traditional keep going.
Everybody's
keep
working
going.
But look at the economical portion of it next, right? Extra mouth, extra things, no group situation, no family situation where a village can raise the child and all this other stuff, right? You on your own. You're on your own. Now it's another mouth in the welfare system. It's another thing now where we speak about this where you have individuals that could possibly be managers, supervisors, but no, they needed the government system to have you laid out. Okay, where you're not going past a certain amount of hours because now I won't get that check and this and that. So now when the positions come and you know that, I can at least elevate myself, my resume can go to another place, and I'm comfortable with the fact that I don't have to do much. You know what that leaves you at?
You're leaving.
Standstill.
Yeah, because
you're stagnant.
You're saying to yourself, I'm gonna lose the housing, I'm gonna lose the checks, I'm gonna lose.
Okay.
And you just stay right there.
So again, going back, people not understanding that this all ties into each other. In a biblical sense, look at this now. What it say? If your man is down, reach out and help your fellow man up, right?
Yeah.
So what are we doing here? You're helping them by telling them, be subpar. Be subpar. If you be subpar, I'll support you. No, how about, look at him. He went and did overtime. Here's an extra $1 for you. Now, when you see that, you're gonna be like, oh shit, you're gonna get that too. Right. They do the reverse. Yeah. You did overtime, take $1 from him. That's called taxes. Give it to that one that sat on his ass all day and didn't do nothing. Right. That makes sense? Tell me now how that makes sense. Huh? And now when you now have you come into it and now they cut your hours down and you go now and say, can I get 1 or 2 food stamps? I never really asked for it. I never needed it before, but now things over. Oh no, last week you work $1 too much.
And that's the reverse.
Okay.
You're talking about.
But forever since I've been working, paying my taxes and doing everything the right way. The ones that don't get rewarded. Yeah. Tell me how this world is rotating. Is it if it's not backwards? Tell me something. Guys originally meant to look out for poor Israelite tribes. All right, Levites who had no way to support themselves with livestock, not money. Yeah. And it's the same thing now.
Yeah, these religious leaders are not.
But again,
hiding for the poor.
But again, that portion that you just put up, a lot of people don't know that portion of it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what tithing is?
They're in church forever. And
you know what tithing is? Feel guilty. Let them feel guilty. Let them feel guilty.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. Come in here. Yeah. All right. Here's the basket. What you got? And if you look now, most people, they take out the money quick. $1. Throw it in there quick. Right? It's a guilt factor.
It's a
guilt. You feel guilty.
Even now you will be blessed.
Okay. Because if you don't have it, I mean, some churches, they'll hey, God bless. Don't worry. The Creflos and the TD Jakes and the Gerald Olsteins and
that played around 6 times.
Right.
You better come up with that money.
You know what? Daddy needs a new private jet. You understand me? Tithe.
And that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the same problem that's going on when you talk about government. It's again, these people, you have 1 or 2 individuals that are playing games with your emotions all day.
Yeah.
These pastors, say you in a problem right now and go to TD Jakes or somebody. Hey, Mr. Jakes,
my rent, my
No,
mortgage.
no. You lucky if you got that far. Security. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here.
What are you doing here?
Right?
How you got
Get
how
off
you
the
got so far?
property, right?
Are you a
Mr.
member?
Mr. Jakes is not gonna come out and say, "Oh, brother man, let the man in. Let the man in. We're supposed to serve. We're supposed to serve the people.
Appointments.
We're God's messengers, right?
Yeah.
No, get him off my property. I don't know who that crazy nut is, right? Mr. Jakes, I'm in a bit of a snafu,
Situation.
and I can't pay my mortgage this month,
Yeah.
right? Is there any way that you can assist and help out with anything? No, get out of here. But you know when did it happen? Oh, TD Jakes, look, it's a camera. Oh, yes, brother man, come here. You need to pay. I'll pay your rent and
Oh, Jenny said-
everybody's rent on the block too. God bless everybody. You get a rent, you get a rent, you get a rent. You know what I'm saying?
She must
Come
be
on,
from
man.
the Caribbean.
Come on, that building fund.
Building
All
fund.
right. You know what time it is.
Yeah, man. From I was small.
Oh, let me see what AP said right here.
They collecting the building fund for the church.
I think AP might be joking. You serious on that one? The Bible in school will help us find black jobs. I gotta read.
If you did not get it,
Just over your head.
if you don't get it,
No, I don't get that AP.
I was gonna save that for later.
What's it? Let me see the what's it?
Black jobs.
If you don't get it,
The Bible.
Bible in schools will help us find black jobs.
so he's referring to last night.
yeah. With the
Debate.
The debate.
Oh,
Okay. You know what? I can't let this go because I know AP, me and him was up. So I got it. It all ties into each other. So don't think that it's going to be like, oh, he's a. No, we're still on track with everything.
Because we talk about the Bible and its politics.
We're still on
So
track
we're
with
still on
everything.
track.
Trust
Yeah.
me. Yeah, AP was up last night throwing things at the TV all night. Okay.
Oh my.
But take for instance that. Is anyone familiar? And I know AP jump in. Anyone familiar with Project 2025?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yes.
I heard something.
Okay. That is what you guys have to really fully pay attention to. Yeah, the debate, Janice. Yes. Have you heard of Project 2025, Janice? Yeah, be prepared. So, all right. Your thoughts. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
You're a victim.
Obviously. Okay. So, all right. Last night's situation, of course. Some of the question marks about everything was Biden's competency, age, more than anything else. Age.
It said they got 2 Biden men.
But all right. So let me ask everyone now. Yes, to a certain degree, you do need to be somewhat competent for this job. Yes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we did have a retard in prior to that. So, I mean, at some, there got to be some, what they call a curve, somewhere along the line. Because, I heard this man talk so many lies. And again, I'm not picking no sides.
Black Republican,
Okay.
where you at?
But I'm just saying, this man is an I've never seen somebody lie with a straight face like this. It is scary.
It is scary.
It is scary that people are not paying attention to the fact that someone that has been recorded, okay, when he said that the whole coup in North Carolina was made up. And I'm not a Biden fan. I'm not a this fan. I'm not a that fan. I'm just talking on just things that just make sense.
Common
Okay?
sense. Yeah.
AP got it on there, 36 false statement. I know
There's no strategy. I have no strategy.
definitely
Zero
not.
strategy.
Zero. Because like the man answered no questions. When you say you're gonna pardon everyone that was involved in the January 6th situation, that's another scary situation.
The 10 Commandments, thou shalt not lie.
Okay. What was that? 11?
I had it. Please.
But Listen, he be the one that had his hands on the Bible and still, it's heating up. It's heating up, But I don't understand something. It's like, all right, so let me go back to the Project 2025, right? So some of they got 4 main rules that they want implemented. And it's a bunch of people that are looking to say, look, we're trying to make sure. What was she say? I think it was what?
I think she was talking about for AP.
Oh.
36. So what's it?
Oh, I was thinking it was more. Okay.
1,000 bullets.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. With nothing but, oh, I was the best. I was the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Conceded,
if that's not a narco, I don't know. But at the end of the day, here's a summary on the debate. Geriatrics, once seen borderline decrypted. Yeah. The unfortunate part of it right now, unless at this point there's no other candidate, so you got to deal with one of the lesser evils. I don't know. I would still say for me, and it's just me personally, it is more scarier to deal with a liar because I've lived with a liar for years. Okay. When I tell you it is scary.
That's another topic.
No, I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Yeah.
Keeping it real. You don't know if that person is coming and going. Okay. And when that person can sit there and lie to you dead to your face, that is a dangerous individual.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a dangerous individual. You sit there drinking coffee and be like, yo, something's in this? No.
Another topic.
But with the geriatric, you'll probably be like, you'll be like, something's in it. I see you shaking. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of put the puzzle together a little bit. You know what I mean? But for that other one that look at you, why would you think something's in it? You're sitting there like, I don't know, it just don't taste right. He's like, drink up. That's dangerous, okay?
That's dangerous.
When you're looking to say, you're gonna, anyone that was involved in certain, I got you. That'll just tell you, look, we're not even talking just regular people. You're talking Nazis, skinheads, KKKs, all these. You think they won't come out the woodworks now when they got a quarterback?
It happened before, and it's gonna happen again.
Pay attention.
It's gonna happen.
Now listen to the list. So one of the things they want to do, and they're going back to what we're talking about in the school, restore family as a centerpiece and to protect the children, right? Now, if we're talking about restoring families, we just spoke about the whole situation in Chicago.
Yeah.
Why didn't we keep that family intact? Black and browns.
Yeah.
You know about redlining, right? Communities, separating blacks. You had the money to buy certain homes in certain neighborhoods. They didn't want you in there, so they put you in certain neighborhoods, right? So again,
part of that too.
okay.
Yeah,
So why now, after you disturb the ecosystem, you want to restore family values, right? So which values are we talking about? Are we talking about yours? Or are we talking about the nation's? Talking about yours. All right, because this manifesto has nothing to do with black and browns.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, dismantle administrative states and return self-governance to the people. You know what that means? You run things. Government ain't running things. All these different government agencies, FDAs, CIA, whatever.
So put
Alphabet boys.
Put a name on it. Whose idea is that?
All white Republican men.
Okay.
Being straightforward. Old white Republican men that feel that they want it back how they had it. Bing bong. Bing bong. Keeping it real with everyone. Okay. This is not the younger generations that are thinking different or anything. You're still talking about these decrepit dudes that got one toe in the grave.
Yeah.
That before they go, they still want to see the plane. Look, these dudes the plane is going down And if they can't get it their way, they pushing that level down further to make sure. I don't care. So long as this get done the way I want it, I don't care if I crash and burn also.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up. Defend our nation, the borderlines against global threat. Okay. Against other nations. I would like to know again, where are you from? See, you see how everything is contradictory? Listen to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're American. Where, not you, homie. You was born here, but where your family from? Where your great grandfather?
Answer, yeah.
Huh? Scotland, England, Peru, wherever, whoever. At the end of the day, right? You Native American? Because other than that,
yeah,
you're what? An immigrant, like the rest, right? So stop playing the game. Stop being contradictory about things. You're what? Global threat? You was the global threat couple 100 years ago. You was the global threat.
But Trump wife can't even speak
Okay.
English right now.
But again, they changed the goalposts according to the way they wanted to go.
So
Let me see what AP's saying.
It's difficult to
Affirmative
understand.
action and what's that? DEI was put. That's DEI, right? I can't see what.
DEI.
Put in place so that
the
idiots would not say things like black and brown jobs. Okay. Now they look at that application. Yeah. And last but not least, now this goes back to the school system. Secure our God-given individual rights to enjoyment and liberty. Okay.
We're going
now, when you're talking about individual rights to the God-given rights, yet still,
no, they can't. They won't. That could never happen.
black and brown people are getting murdered left and right out here, right? What happened to their individual rights and happiness and all that stuff? They don't think it won't happen where they will write laws back. And look, they was talking about making sure that at a certain point, blacks can't vote again. You got to re-up. You got to get this thing re-entered and do all this extra stuff. Like,
and in my head, I'm just saying, one felony you can't vote. And a man with 19 felony can be a
19,
president.
34,
34 felony.
19. You cutting him good.
I don't know why that 34 felony can be a president.
Listen, but that's again, that's
them building up the
this is the blueprint to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Listen, the games can change at any time.
Yeah.
The games can change at any time. If you feel that you're really free enough to move and do what you really want to do, keep it moving. Because I'm telling you, you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be like, look, we just don't like my man Pimp C said, hey, I just don't like your cologne. Okay? Okay? At the end of the day, smell my cologne. Okay? You're too close to me. At the end of the day.
And that creates a problem.
And they could create something where I just don't like to see brown-skinned brothers in black shirts with white text on it. Tomorrow, you can't wear that.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
And
don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? The game can change at any moment for any one of us because we're not focused. We don't know our buying power. We don't read enough. We depend on everything that they give us and teach us and say to us as word. No one goes outside the box and say, well, hold up. You said this was such a look, you got a president last night that said he want to make sure the air is done. He has clean air that's H2O. Okay. Word up. Somebody skipped that science class, obviously. You understand? So when we talk about competence, okay, you gotta listen close. Listen close. When you got somebody that is like, oh, so as a president, you're supposed to really be here to serve, protect the nation. What happened on January 6th? Oh, you know what? This guy here, look at him. Look at him. This guy here, you know, it's like, it's comedy at the end of the day.
So there's no rating for the debate.
Yo, obviously I give everyone a negative E because Yeah, a negative V. Okay, because even the commentators at that point, you should be like, okay, it's all good. They should have, you know what they should have? Oh my gosh, I wish DMX was still around. Because I wish DMX was up there. Because it'd go like this. He'd say what he said. Look at this guy. Look at it. When I was president, we had no walls. We had no things. Check the fact checks. AP, you know the fact checks is different on that. Because during his time, what was that, 2017, 2018, 2019? Yes, we had different things that went on. You had some, I can't even say it, some bee scares and different things of that nature during that time. So you did have some certain little things that dropped. But again, okay. But DMX would be like, hey man, what the beep? you ain't said nothing but a word beep. Yo, answer the beep question. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? That's what you need. Somebody that look at him and be like, yo, you ain't said nothing. Yes, sir. You understand? Tell us what's the game plan? Up to now, I haven't heard a game plan. Hey, if I made president, everything would be
situation. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You think it's just this minor little thing in the school? That's not going to change anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a mindset. It's a nationwide mindset. Right now, you have rural places like West Virginia, North Carolina, parts in Florida, parts in Texas, Oklahoma, all these places that are Trump towns, right? I've been to a lot of these Trump towns, right? Yo, these people have no clue. You know what it is that they really looking for? They just want a spokesman, somebody to tell the rest of us, here's the middle finger. Because I've been waiting on somebody to tell y'all that. Yeah. I don't want y'all here. But we didn't have that. So I had to play nice. But you know what? Now that I got this dude here, I don't have to be nice to none of y'all no more, right? And when I talk about the younger generation, we're talking about the old ones. The old ones that are still holding on, right? Yeah. So that's the thing with it. I don't mean to say it like that, but that's what it is. They still holding on because they can't change with time. Yeah. They don't even have a reason to why they hate people. Yeah. They don't even know. Like, why do you hate this man? I don't know. I just hate him. I just hate him. Okay. Well, why? You don't even know him. Oh, I don't care. He black. You know what I'm saying? Because you're retarded. That's at the end of the day. You have no reason. That's why they tell you at the end of the day, it's a taught situation. Yeah, these young kids born into this thing, they playing in these pens and these little sandboxes. They don't know nothing about it. It's when some individual pull that one child out and tell them hate that other one.
But I'm just thinking back. You remember when Trump on his campaign, he was telling people
punch
them in their face, and I'll pay for the court.
But then now we want 10 commandments,
and he want people to pay his court fee.
But here we go now. He said he would pay for them.
Yeah,
right?
But now, New York.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but here we go now. Okay, so for the black people out there now that the minute brain ones that go out and buy these ugly ass gold sneakers and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Are you not understanding that they're using? And listen, by no means don't get it twisted that the Democrats wasn't using black people also. But at the end of the day, use your head. At the end of the day, you still gotta say to both of them, get out of here with that.
Nah, man.
You understand? You gotta get out of here with that. You gotta tell me what you're trying to do. What is the game plan at the end of the day if you want this vote to go down? If not, don't come visiting no black churches and all this extra stuff. You got these idiot pastors and all these people sitting around really entertaining this garbage.
Yeah, I don't
know. You got these rappers now. Oh, it's my man, it's my dog. The dog, tell your dog to invite you to Mar-a-Lago, okay? Or Mar-a-Lago, however you pronounce it. Yeah. Tell him, yo, what up, Trump? Yo, let's go shoot a 18 hole, homie.
Shit full of me.
You know what he gonna say? Yeah, no doubt. Hey, when I get past him, make sure he don't pass this. Okay.
I don't know what people are listening to get from these politicians. What they're seeking. You know that they can't please everybody, but
a voice.
What are you seeking?
A voice.
Just a voice.
What they call trailer trash. Poor white individuals. Okay? They also are looking for that voice. And I'm not saying all, because I've met a good amount of people that are from trailer parks and stuff. So I'm not degrading anybody in no sense. Not like that. But what I'm saying is how labels are put.
Yeah.
So those are the ones now that are looking to say that we don't have a voice. This dude is speaking for us.
Yeah.
You understand? Because he's down to just fight it out for us. No, he's not. He's fighting it out for himself. That's how a narcissist will sell you water. You're sitting in the ocean. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I don't need that. What's the game plan? I need a boat. What's the game plan for the boat? I'm trying to get out of this situation. I'm floating on a raft right now in the middle of the ocean, and you coming to sell me water with salt in it already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo. But if you stupid and don't understand the situation, to say, dog, pound for pound, you giving me the same thing. I'm getting it for free right here. I'm floating in it. You're giving me salt water. What I need you for? Now, you come and tell me, yo, I got a boat coming around the way for you. Yeah, we could talk. But until then, I don't have nothing to say to you, man. So it's all about gaining political power than anyone else. That's it. You got a narco on your hands.
Yeah.
Other one, I don't know. He just need
sleep.
I think sleep.
Who needs sleep?
I think, what's her name?
Joe.
Kamala, she probably just waiting it out like, come on, man. Let me just get in there. She roll the dice. Just yo.
They said that wasn't during the debate, though. That was a
clone.
The mind. Skin mind.
I don't know, man. But look at it though. But look at this though. He's still. Oh, listen. For dude his age, I gotta give it to him. Still, he still held up. He could have went to sleep a lot earlier. He held up, and at certain points, he got really upset. He's like, yo, you hear this bullshit? You know. So at certain points, he did wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. And then went back to sleep. It's just at certain points when the medication kicked down again. It's like, yo, can you believe it? It's like, but at the end of the day, yo, his resume speaks for itself a lot different. So even if he falls asleep at the table to say, yo, this embargo, we got to make sure this, oh gosh. Somebody can hit him, yo, come on, finish signing the papers. He can say, all right, yeah, this embargo is definitely needed. We got to get this. But for the next one now, if it's just on the strength that, yo, look at me. Was this an embargo? I'm only signing it if you guys can say that I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I think Biden speak a language that Trump can understand. I think Biden speak a language. One of the time when that question was asked, Trump was like, I don't understand anything.
Oh no, man, it's sickening though. I know that much, man.
I don't understand anything he has said. Could you repeat?
See, but that's the thing about it, because of how the narcissistic mind works. He understands how to manipulate the people and get what he want to get out of it. The problem with it that look, again, I hate to go back to a Castro situation, but when you have people that the United States kept going at Castro, oh, he's a dictator. The fear he has, his people fear him. Yo, did you hear what this man said? Yo, if I'm not elected, blood's gonna shed, homie. Like, blood's gonna shed. This dude said, yo, I never said anything about Milwaukee being filthy and dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on tape, homie. What? Are you nuts?
Yeah, they could have the two.
All the stuff that you said that, oh, North Carolina was all made up. He made all this stuff up. He's nuts. He's crazy. Yo, dog, people died. It's documented. What are you talking about? Yo, you telling me that's not dangerous? At the end of the day, when you're looking and you have staff members that are afraid of you, of what you may do when you go into power, if you go into power. So they're sitting there like, yo, I don't know, boy. Remember, if anybody from LA, y'all remember Monster Cody? Monster Cody, or Debo. Oh, that's Debo. This is Trump. This is him riding the bicycle through the Oval Office when he gets in. And he go like, oh yeah, I'm you next on the hit list. Watch me with you. Watch. And, oh, I'm so sorry. Right?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Tell me now, it's not Castro. How?
It's McConnell.
How?
This
How? Mitch McConnell. Oh, this guy's a tragedy to January 6th.
Oh, you got to pause.
Okay.
And now he's in the White House.
All of a sudden now.
Him.
Hey. Remember me. Don't shoot me when you get in. Okay. Right? That's when you whisper in his ear. Yo, homie, yeah. I was down with you, but I had to say what I had to say because he mother. Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all scared. Y'all
Scary.
You're fear. It's a fear monger at the end of the day. You telling me this? Yo, if he's doing that to the people who he has as AIDS or possibly AIDS, remember how all the people that was with him, they all dropped off. Bang, right?
Done in politics.
Right.
You don't hear about
because what? A lot of them are fearful of what he might do if the power is in his hands.
Yeah.
Now you telling me y'all want to give that over to this individual, and you think that he won't run amok?
This man, what you call it? Oh my God, it's gone. Trump. The people around him, everybody go against them, and everybody disappears, and they're trying to put him back in the same situation.
That's an issue.
That's an issue.
So, all right. So going back to the school system, I don't know. Parents, you got to do your due diligence at the end of the day. It's really up to you. But at this point, my man's in them out in Texas. I don't know.
Or Oklahoma.
The problem with it.
So what you say? Do it at home?
Yeah, it should be done at home. But what I'm saying, for those that's in the school system already, yo, it's a done deal. It's in Texas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Texas.
Louisiana.
So the thing with it right now is that for them, I mean, the problem with it, again, parents are not even paying attention. Oh, man, just go to school. Let them tell parents. Yeah, I'm on TikTok right now. Okay? You're confusing me right now. That's the problem. And that's what they want. Okay? A confused nation. They got it. Okay? So it is what it is at the end of the day.
But to put it in your lesson, I'm just thinking about, the Muslim kid.
They're not gonna put it in.
Yeah, they're trying to mandate it in alcohol.
No, they're trying to mandate the 10 Commandments. Basically, like, hey, you should not be doing this. You should not be doing that.
No, but
that's just it. They're not putting it in no curriculum.
This guy Ryan Walters, the superintendent in Oklahoma, is trying to put it as a part of
the curriculum. Well,
he's trying to do.
Well, they probably will
saying superintendent can make that.
You don't have that decision.
But he wants to. That's what I'm saying.
Don't underestimate it. We got a reality star as a president.
So after maths class, you go to Bible.
So, and it's not a Catholic school. Wow. Think about that. At the end of the day, okay. But again, here's a contradictory before we close. Again. That's you force feeding people. Yeah. At the end of the day, and you created all the problems. Now you wanna try and put a Band-Aid on it after it's already done. You know what? We need a hood 10 commandments. Not the 10 crack commandments, but a hood 10 commandments. You know what it is? Thou shalt not deal drugs. Thou shalt not send drugs to the black neighborhood. Thou shalt not try and sell arms in the alleyways in black and brown community. Thou shalt not kill black people for traffic stops. Thou shalt not, we can go on and on. Thou shalt pay black people as equal as white counterparts. Thou shalt go on and on and on and on. Well, you got that? And come and check us. Until then,
black
thou shalt kiss my ass at the end of the day. All right? So
we forgot thou shalt get black jobs.
Well, that too.
What is black job?
Oh, God.
Hey, AP, you got to educate them on what is black jobs, AP, when you see them.
Do your research.
AP, no, I'm going to call. I'm going to call AP.
Call AP on that.
We'll call AP. You're going to be on the phone for like 2 hours, but he going to teach you.
No, I never teach you. I never said no.
Hey, shout out to my man Vernon, QP. Vernon, the Jerk King, for checking in tonight. Anybody don't know him, that's the crown jewel dude from the Bronx. Vernon from the Bronx, jerk chicken, jerk restaurant and stuff. So shout out to Vernon for checking in tonight. Who else? Everybody else, of course, Soul Chill, Janice, AP, the normal crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
AP, I know you wanted Black Republican.
Shout out, yeah, Republican. I don't know where he at, but yo, you lucked out with that one. But shout out to everyone else. Norris too, man. What up? What up?
Yeah.
All right. So listen, you can find us on all the platforms. Hit the notification bell, subscribe. Please spread the word, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We need more contents like this. We need more podcasts like this. We got too many of these uneducational situation. And again, with this particular platform, what we try and do is educate and entertain at the same time. So it's not a boring situation. It is something where we stay live at the barbershop. You heard? So check us out. Please get off the couch and go be somebody. Okay? Please make a change in the world. Because if not, it is really, 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 it's going to be a uphill battle moving forward. If you thought it was bad before,
it's getting there.
It's getting there. So
it's getting there.
Thank you for joining us every Friday night live at the Barbershop, 9 p.m. I'll holla.
Peace out.
Go out in the world and be somebody.